What's going on, guys? It's Reece here from Instillment.
And this is Ben, also from Instillment, I think.
And we are doing the quarantine version of our little questionnaire here that you guys sent in. Ben, why don't you take us through our first question here?
Yeah, why not? So,
Okay.
what is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, well, that's an easy one because I get this all the time, as you know. I love when people ask me a Googleable, a question that you can Google. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, how do I shut my front door? It's like, Google it. It'll probably, the answer will probably be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when people do that, I'm just like, I'm tempted to just send them google.com, but I try my best to be patient. So
We should start filling out postcards with just the Google logo and just send them to people.
yeah. Here, take my business card, google.com.
I would have to say, you would go out, possibly like in a hammered situation, like mansion. I mean, not nowadays, but
Yeah.
and you have a conversation with someone, and they're like, oh my God, like, so what do you do, blah, blah, blah. You tell them, and then all of a sudden it gets like super deep and they start unloading their life problems on you.
I've been there, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. That's the worst. It's like, okay, like I'm a nice guy and everything, but like, go talk to someone.
Yeah, that's not me because I just met you.
Exactly.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep, no, I've definitely been there. That's a tough
Yep.
one. So we have a question here from Kelsey, and she asks, what's our next big project? I feel like for a while, our biggest project and focus was Instillment real estate.
Yep.
And, you know, we've been working on that idea for about 6 months now. It had a lot of ups and downs. I know it doesn't seem like much right now. We kind of did a soft release, obviously, with all the COVID-19 stuff going on right now, but that's been a huge work in progress. There's a ton of changes across these months that we've been working on it, and you know,
Shout out to Kelly for that help as well.
I was just gonna say shout out to Kelly Provost. You're the best ever, and she's been helping us out a lot, and yeah, that's kind of been our biggest focus. But I mean, we have some stuff coming up, right?
Yeah, a lot of creative stuff coming out. Obviously, all the content we're pushing out for the COVID mayhem that's been going on, but further down the road, yeah, we have a few short film possibilities. So
yes, lots in
keep
the
a lookout
works.
for that.
Yeah, even Christine sent over that test of makeup. I don't know if we can show this, but we'll ask her. And
Yeah, if
we
you
can
see
show
it
you
pop
some
up right
hints.
now, she said yes. So
Yes, she did.
yeah, or she didn't. Who
Yes.
knows? What is your favorite TV and or streaming show?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I love Peaky Blinders. I loved Altered Carbon, loved Death and Robots.
Yep.
Those are all incredible ones.
Yeah. Remember when I asked for one?
I couldn't pick, I'm sorry.
Those are good choices though. I like those, even though I've only seen one of them.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a big fan of Brooklyn Nine-Nine for a while. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's hilarious. Their newest season's just been hilarious, and obviously they pre-record, so they're still releasing episodes, even during all this BS going on right now. So
Unreal, great choice.
Check it out.
I very much enjoy that show as well, but you know, I was only allowed to pick one, so.
Yeah.
Which I didn't anyways. This water is slowly getting closer to my feet.
Good.
I love it. Another question we have here from Charles, and he says, and he asks, you can only shoot with one lens, pick one. It's a tough one, but also not.
I was gonna say, I think I know the answer instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll agree. 70-200 is
Yeah.
70-200 2.8
Yes,
to be more specific
yes.
is clutch for anything, whether you're doing films or shooting photos.
Agreed. Yeah, 7200 for sure. I just love the way it like compresses everything in terms of like making the background seem like it's right behind you, and it gives you that cinematic feel, right? So
Yep.
yeah, and it's great for shooting sports, which I love to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah. You're just dipping your foot in, right? You never really have before. So
no, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, we have one of the most important questions on our list. Big Gavs asks, when is Al going to make his debut?
Ooh.
Listen, Big Al loves being on camera. It's more so just planting the seed and being like, hey, do you want to be in this video? He'll say no right away,
Yep.
and then in about a couple days, he'll come back with 12 ideas and want to do something. So
So I was thinking about your idea, and I think we could do this, and this,
Yeah.
and I'll bring an airsoft gun into it, and
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry, Al will be coming in to Instillment HQ
Yeah.
real soon. Yeah,
Take a good listen right now too. You'll get a little hint.
Yeah. Listen, there you go.
What job do you think you'd be terrible at?
You know, it's funny actually. Before before I got into video, I wanted to be a science teacher, but judging like my patience levels and just being on set in Warner Road and having to deal with like 40 high school kid extras, I realized I would be a terrible teacher.
Not for you.
No, yeah. So
That's
props
fair.
to all you teachers out there. You guys kill it.
I don't think I could be a politician.
Ooh.
Because my patience level is just like, it sounds terrible considering I am a teacher, but like in a situation where you have to deal with other adults that often don't share either your own opinions or just try to nag you or like don't have all the facts and just go off the top of their head and just absolutely spit BS out, then yeah, no, I would just snap.
You also are a very honest person, so.
Oh, for sure. Oh, your idea is shit, bye.
Another question we got on Instagram was, what software do you recommend a rookie podcaster?
We're using Ableton Live, which is a really good program for recording. A lot of recording engineers use it. And Alex Myrie hooked us up with that, but that's too complex for our small brains, and we are not audio engineers. So
yes.
We have just fired up GarageBand.
If I didn't have any of this equipment, I would do this right here. I would take my phone, I would get a headphone thing like this, because as you can guys see right now, this sounds pretty good. And if you wanted video with your podcast, use your phone to film. If not, voice memos, this little setup right here, because I feel like people think they need all this professional equipment, but honestly, stuff that you have already sounds great. It sounds good enough to like pass, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so, I don't know, but obviously we are going to use those mics because we already had them.
Yep.
It was equipment that we've been gathering since we were in grade 10,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, if we have it, of course we're going to use
Exactly,
it.
yeah. But if you like figuratively and literally want to have your voice heard, then just use what you have.
Yeah.
No need to spend the money if you don't have to. So
Exactly.
what is one thing you really want but can't afford yet? It doesn't have to be related to the business.
One thing that I really want but can't afford right now. Cheese. That's it.
Cheese?
Yeah, cheese.
A nice big old roll of provolone.
Yeah.
I've had this wild dream, if I ever like won the lottery or did really well in life, that I would put, not a cave, but I would dig out a secret room in my basement, like a bat cave.
That's it.
And put like a theater and like just kind of cool shit. Maybe like a lift for the car to come up and come down from the driveway, and yeah, wild stuff like that. But
That's unreal.
yeah.
Okay, well, you inspired me now, and I'm gonna say either an Iron Man suit or like Spartan Mjolnir armor. What's it called? Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah. That'd be
unreal.
sick. Like a
That'd be
super
sweet.
suit type thing. That'd be unreal. What do you think is your best strength?
Resourcefulness, I will say.
Nice.
Being able to collect, sort through, and synthesize data and information.
That's very true, though. Yeah, you are very resourceful.
Oh,
Great.
thanks, Dad.
That's awesome. I would say my biggest strength is energy. I like to bring a positive attitude, and I sound like such like a goody two shoes. I'd like to bring a positive attitude. No, but I don't know.
Positivity to the group.
I don't know. I think I just bring a lot of energy to everything that I do because I get fired up like really easily. So like the slightest thing goes right, I'm like, let's millionaire by tomorrow. Yeah, easily. Yeah. So I mean, for those of you who have worked with me, you've probably seen me fake puke on set because I get really excited about something. But yeah, I think my strength is bringing energy.
We've been out here for 25 minutes
I
already.
know, hate it.
Heaven's goat.
What's it like consistently getting critiqued and getting revisions from clients?
Depends on the client for sure. If it's someone that you know personally, and they kind of know your strengths and weaknesses and you know theirs, then there's kind of this like healthy ground of revisions that often at times lead to like really good growth, not only for us, but for the client as well. But then you meet people who just think they know absolutely everything about your profession and just undermine your capabilities and you just want to snap.
To build off of that, like Ben said, as long as you have an open line of communication and it's not anything unreasonable, it's healthy, and I think it allows you to improve. But again, like Ben said, if it's just things that are a point to be made and you know what I mean? Like they just like, oh, can you move this over like one frame? Like we need it a little bit less, we need a little bit more. It's like, it's not gonna matter. Okay, if we're making like some feature film, yeah, frames matter for sure. But like when people change course midway through a project.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah,
Music.
Yeah, because you're like, you know, we're basically all the way into this project and they're like, oh, also, you know, I think we should do it this way. And you're like, what? Yeah, can we have the background be red now? Well, no, we shot it while it was blue. Like we can't do that.
Exactly.
So, Yeah, I don't
People
know.
for whatever reason think that we just use plug and play programs like iMovie and change the song. It's like it's not just going to re-edit itself.
Yeah.
Like,
That's going to change the whole flow of everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think something we're working on is just like providing that kind of information up front for people going into projects, just so everyone's on the same page and we don't run into those issues. What position do we think we hold in our like friend group?
I like that I can bounce ideas off you when I get fired up like that, and you provide that like groundedness of like, hey man, that's great, but let's shift it so it's realistic, or let's bring it back a little bit because we don't have $500,000 to pull off this film yet. And I'm like, oh, true.
Exactly.
It would have been sick though.
Yeah. One day.
And also, I think you're the comedian as well.
Oh, thanks.
Because you're hilarious of every friend group that you're in. Everyone thinks Ben is the funniest.
I don't know. This is awkward for me.
Sorry for complimenting you. Move on.
I don't want to be like that ego guy and be like, yeah, hilarious. You know what I mean?
But you are. But,
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Hi. No, just kidding. I will say that you are, I think, the most inspiring out of the group. You like to fire people up, and on down days, even just for like me and Dan, you're always like positive throughout. Obviously, we have our jokes here and there, like everyone, but like, but at the end of the day, like you come through and you're like, no, like we got this. Like, here's our timeline. Like, let's all spit out suggestions. Like, let's get on this. Like, we can do it. So yeah, inspiring, and you are also funny.
Thanks, buddy.
And you are also a comedian of the group.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, well, I mean, that concludes our little questionnaire video here. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be doing videos every day for the time being, so you'll see something new every day.
Yeah. And as you would say, shoot us a like as well.
Yes.
Shoot it at us.
Yeah, just
Actually.
wind up and shoot it.
Yeah, exactly.
Until next time, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks a lot, guys.